Hello, you beautiful people of the internet. We interrupt your scrolling to bring you this special emergency report. I am JC Cook, and to my left over here is the one, the only, well, at least we hope so, Willie Fred. How
That's
you doing,
me.
Willie?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing today?
Oh, we're doing
This
all right.
evening? Is it
Doing all
day or
right.
is it day or night where you are?
Well, it's looks like it's about night. We'll call it dusk. And
Dusk.
just stick with that.
So I appreciate you having me on. I've been concerned about all this here stuff that's been going on. And the state of emergency that we're in here in Ponytopia.
Yeah, it was pretty shocking. Election night coverage was briefly interrupted. The feed was cut, and Vermin disappeared.
He did. I've been searching. I know a lot of other people have been trying to find signs of him, and it's been a tragedy.
Yeah, now there have been a few sightings of him, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later.
In the meantime, let's have a recap of where the video cut out last election day.
My fellow Americans and others, not only do I not accept the results of this crooked election, I do not accept the results of this whole rotten, stinking, crooked system. Our timeline has been distorted by evil government scientists. They have hacked the time-space continuum to prevent a perfect pony planet. My own team of scientists have so far successfully sent a mouse and a cat and a pony back in time. They lost the cat, but the mouse and pony came back. Unfortunately, the pony had a giant mouse head and went insane. My scientists have assured me that my time machine is not ready nor safe to use. I say, damn the time torpedoes! That is a risk that I am willing to take for you, the American public. I will bring back the future you have been promised. Free ponies, zombie power, and clean, sparkling teeth for all. If I come back with a giant rodent head on my body and go insane, that is a small price to pay. The time to seize the future yesterday and make a better past tomorrow today is now. If not what, when? If not who, why? Our very lives depend on it. Together, we will ride our ponies into a zombie-powered future. Thank you. I'm totally not Vermin Supreme. I'm anonymous. Thank you.
We are anonymous. We are a legion. We don't sometimes forgive. We quite often forget. Inspect us.
All right, we are
Shocking.
back. Yes.
Powerful stuff.
Now, we saw, as soon as that video came in, clearly anonymous, who else could it have been, hacked the stream.
Absolutely.
And Vermin Supreme disappeared through time. Now, there were some sightings. We had we put an APB out on Vermin Supreme, if you will, and many people got back to us with some sightings throughout the history books and various locale.
I'm glad that these people, they're good citizens, they're good constituents for President Supreme, and they're really doing their part. They've really stepped up here.
Oh, of course. He's a national treasure. Everyone who's anyone loves Vermin Supreme.
He's an international treasure. International.
Oh, this is true. This is true.
Intergalactic.
I forget there are more countries than America sometimes. After all, I am an American, and that's what we do.
That is what we do.
But I believe we have some sightings. If we could go to those. All right, here we are. Someone spotted Vermin Supreme in an early...
Where's he at now?
It's clearly an early cave painting of some sort. I don't claim to be any sort of a paleontologist or a historian of any type, but we have him right here. It looks like he's standing upon the backs of ponies, which seems apropos to me.
I don't see him.
You don't see him?
No, I'm looking. Oh, is that? Oh, hang on now.
Well, I point at the screen, but you can't see my hand, and you can't see where I'm pointing. Okay, at the screen here.
Yes.
Yes, Vermin Supreme.
Okay, right there on the screen. On the screen?
Yes, on the screen.
Okay, on the screen.
The wonders of 21st century technology. And here we are. War saving stamps from yours truly, Vermin Love Supreme. Help him win by saving and serving. Now, some of us might argue that you in fact don't want to do that, but I'm not going to tell you how to live your life if you don't tell me how to live my life.
You don't want stamps?
Oh no, stamps are great for mailing packages. Top notch.
So what's wrong? So we're fine with the stamps, just not the war. Okay.
Yes,
all right.
Here we are. We have Vermin clearly in the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I
1942.
1942. No, it was a good year, a very good year for a declaration of independence from the Greeks. I'm assuming. Like I said, I don't claim to be a historian, but we see. Here we are again. He is off in the background there. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. It appears to be a meeting of some sort, and Vermin, right off in the back. He's clearly in good company.
I don't see him in this one. You're going to have to point at the screen.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, right there? Okay, there we go.
Have a peek. And here we are. Oh, my goodness. Now, see, I like to consider myself educated in vermin lore, but I was not aware that he was ever on I Love Lucy, let alone Mary Tyler Moore.
Now, everybody knows that Vermin was in the Wizard of Oz, though. That one's not a secret.
Well,
he was back there next to the hanging Munchkin in the tree.
Of course. How do you think the Munchkin got there? And it's clearly where he got the idea for his winged monkeys to serve as tooth fairies.
And also, little known fact: the reason why you can watch the Wizard of Oz with Pink Floyd is because Vermin went back in time and was playing Pink Floyd behind the scenes of the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, and it kind of inspired everybody.
Yeah, the Dark Side of the Moon. Can't go wrong with a classic. The Graduate as well. Oh my goodness. All right, this appears to be Vermin Supreme during, is this the Civil War?
No, that's a Civil War reenactment.
Oh, Civil War reenactment. So, okay, so it didn't go back that far, although my understanding being from the South, they do Civil War reenactments. They've been doing them for a long time. So
no, they quit doing them about 5-6 years ago.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Now,
good a time to stop as any.
Well, they're training for the next one.
You see, he sort of faded into the background there. He doesn't appear to be firing the cannon. Spectator. Oh, riding a bicycle away from appears to be an explosion of some sort. Clearly, he could not access a pony. So, when an explosion happens, I guess you got to go for the closest vehicle available. And
if Vermin ever makes it back to our time period, I got a lot of questions that I'd like to ask him about this picture right now.
I understand. There are plenty of things I'd like to ask him as well.
I'd really like to know why these people are standing so close to that there explosion.
Yeah, it only appears that Vermin is the one smart enough to leave the scene of the explosion, for lack of a better term.
Which is also kind of suspicious that he's the only one who's leaving.
What's up?
Yeah, I think so too.
My bed doesn't feel wet.
Oh, and here we are. Vermin it appears to be doing some fishing on the edge of a river. Is he Nanook of the North?
as far as I know, we can't confirm or deny that at this point.
No, that's true. And why would we dare?
We would never speculate or share any false information about our dear leader.
Yeah, we do leave the speculation to the speculators.
That's right.
One should do. Oh my goodness, this clearly Vermin from the future peering in on what I'm assuming is Ponytopia.
Now, to be fair, we cannot completely confirm that it is the future. It could be from the past, alternate timeline. Maybe we are just not in the right one.
That's very true. And all I can say is that this young man in the picture clearly has no idea how lucky he is to be in the presence of such greatness.
Weirdly enough, both of them, I believe, might actually be Vermin Supreme.
Yeah, it's very possible.
The boy hasn't grown up to become the man.
Yeah, I didn't write the rules of time travel. Right. Yes, someone in the chat says, Ponytopia, more beautiful than I could ever imagine, and I tend to agree. Oh, and here, Vermin Supreme tying one off with a bunch of really, really pale people, which no accounting for taste, I suppose. I do like some of their hats.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of the hats. Well, no, I take that back. I like this old fella right here in the front with the beard sitting down on this. I like his hat right there. The little chubby fella right there in the front.
The one that looks very surprised to see.
Yeah, he's never seen a camera before. He doesn't know what it is.
Right. Well, what it was is before the shot was taken, he was given Vermin the old eye, and then they caught him. They caught him having a peek at the
old NERP.
Yep, that's them.
This picture was taken in 1987.
Clearly by someone who was way into mod. It's the mod bar.
I do like Vermin's little skirt there, though.
Yeah, it's very it's a handsome skirt. Now, I believe this is the last picture that we have, the last sighting.
The last sighting.
But I wanted to talk a little bit about our street team that we sent out. They were putting stickers all over the place. As you can see, here's one right here on what appears to be a telephone pole. Why we use those things anymore, I don't know. Those landline people, I guess.
You don't got a landline?
Well, no, I don't. I like to think that I live in the present. But I'm not casting a judgment on anyone. Now I grew up with dial-up internet, so I can't.
Them cell phones is how they give you that COVID.
Oh well, mine is 4G. So, I should be okay. Assuming. Okay, here's one. Oh, nice. This is right outside of Trump Tower. Clearly a challenge to the who is purported to be the outgoing president, although not if he can help it, I suppose. Yeah, right outside of Trump Tower.
Who are we talking about?
Oh, exactly. Who?
Yeah, I don't know anything about that feller.
Okay, here's one in Chicago, I believe. Granted, I only know that it's Chicago because
it's pronounced Chicago.
Chicago, the second city of pants.
That is correct.
Yeah, here we are on. Appears that this sticker is holding this entire concrete pylon together, which, I mean, really just speaks to
the power and the strength of Vermin Supreme.
Yeah, very true. It keeps what I'm assuming is some sort of a parking garage from collapsing. All right, we have one what appears to be on the curb. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm seeing this backwards, but
I was trying to figure out what that was. It looks like some sort of dot matrix printer paper.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Penis. Of course.
Well, that of course stands for the Pony Entertainment News Information System.
Take it to the streets. Okay. Let's say Tampa is full of jagoffs.
Watch your language, Ben Franklin. Come on now.
Well, he was a founding father, and he did the whole kite thing with the key.
Yeah, when it shocked him, he just got that where he would go around just yelling, "Bitch!" It's just
that's where it came from. All right, we have, let's see, 4 more. Looks like a wall, a post, and a wall. Really spread it out. I like the be happy. I tend to agree.
I like to be happy now, from time to time.
Yeah, when I can afford it, right?
That's right.
That's very good. Maximum penalty, $500. I hope it's not for placing a sticker, because whoever did that was doing the Lord's work. Yes, that sign did say penis. You're right. Oh, high voltage. I agree. It's a very fine sticker.
What's interesting to me is that High Voltage was the name of my band, but also Maximum Penalty was the name of the band after it broke up. So it's kind of interesting that both of these back to back.
Yeah, it's very interesting that how things would work out that way.
It's serendipitous. It's almost like the universe is all coming together. Now, what's this?
It appears to be, I'm assuming that this is like a cart return, and I'm just basing that on the fact that it appears to have a cart.
Buggy?
Yeah, that too, a buggy.
And now it must be at the Target.
Yeah, surely. I mean,
outside of the one that's burning down still.
It's pretty high class, and I'm not telling you to burn down Targets, but they shouldn't have named their store that if they didn't want to be targeted, right?
Yeah, it was irresponsible of them, quite honestly.
So that was the end of the stickers, and thank you for everyone who took the time to place those stickers. There should be plenty more going out, and when you get them, stick them on just the most inopportune places, not for you necessarily, but for the people that have to read it.
I mean, I support them putting it in opportune places for themselves. Make them work for it. Now, if you're gonna put it on, take a picture, put it on your gram, at least work for it. Yeah, climb up Trump Tower, climb on up it, put it on the top
to the tippy top. That's one idea. Don't put yourself in danger. I would never tell you to put yourselves in danger, putting stickers on things, but.
Hello? Anybody there? Can you hear me? Tell me, is Hillary Clinton still? What year is it? What's mean? Where is my toothbrush? Am I still president? Lord Buckethead, where are you? Lord Buckethead, who am I? What is my name? What is my name? Where am I? Why did I miss rehearsal? Whose idea was this? What's my name? If you believe, clap your hands. Clap your hands if you believe. If you believe my name is it Jeb? Jeb, clap for me. So many memory fragments. It's all been so strange. It was like a dream. Have you ever had a recurring dream? A dream that you've had more than once. I have had a recurring dream throughout my entire life. When I was a child, I had this dream. And I did not know what it meant because I was a child and I did not know. Because all I could see was myself on a screen. An old man with a boot on his head. I did not know what it meant. And then I had the same dream when I was a little older. I was a younger child. And then I had the same dream. And it's so weird when you have one of those dreams that you've had before and you know you've had it before and you're trying to place it in your mind and you're trying to remember how it goes. And I had this dream again as an older child and it still made no sense. There was no context. And then I had it when I was a young teenager. I still did not know what it meant. There was this old man ranting on the television screen. It made no sense to me. It was shocking. And in this dream, there was this screen. It looked like a television screen. It was a box of some sort. I was talking, there was an old man ranting. I did not know who was on the other side or why this old man was ranting at me. And in this dream, I found a boot. It was a magical boot. How did I know it was a magic boot? It was a dream. I had no idea how you know. How does you know? How does one know? How do you know things in dreams? But I knew that it was a magic boot. And it would give me magical powers. Magical powers! No. This boot allowed travel through time. In this dream, you were there. You were there. You were in this. When I was a child. I remember you now. What are you doing here? Deja vu. Have you ever experienced deja vu? A waking moment when you know that you've been there before? How is there a word to describe it when you had a dream and in this dream you find yourself in real life living that dream and you know it's a dream but you don't know why or how? Or what happened? Tell me, people. Was I able to stop the nuclear war? Where am I? What is your name? What is your name, stranger? What about the zombies? Are we still at war with Narnia? Is COVID still a thing? What happened? What happened to the ponies? I remember coming through a tunnel, a wet, dark, slippery tunnel. Wait a minute. It's all coming back to me. No, it's not. It's not coming back to me at all. Wait a minute. Yes, no. I know now. That's right, kids. It's me, Vermin Supreme, from the internet. I've seen things you people would not believe. Dental attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched pony beams glitter bombed in the dark near the Trump Plaza gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like pony pee in the rain, toothpaste down the drain. Oops, run late, gotta go, time to fly.
All right, folks, we are. Oh, wow. Do you see what I see, Willie Fred?
I do. Is that President Supreme?
I believe so. We just witnessed
Hi.
his.
Hi, everybody. It's me. It's Vermin Supreme from the internet, and I've made it back from all the time traveling, and so I'd like to welcome you to our show. Of course, I'd like to assure you that I've been through the time portal, and there doesn't seem to be anything out of the unusual that has happened to me. So it's all really groovy, and like I say, apparently I averted the nuclear war. Hillary Clinton is not the president anymore. And so I've had a certain number of successes, apparently, in my time travels. Unfortunately, the Mandela effect is a little unpredictable, so there have been some weird things that have happened, apparently.
I just want to know how you traveled through time and somehow I turned naked.
I do not know. It could have been that naked ray or something. It's the Mandela effect. It's the butterfly effect.
It's a full Nelson.
I might have killed the wrong baby dictator, or maybe I killed an innocent baby by mistake. Thinking it was like a baby Pol Pot or something. I just don't know anymore. It was very confusing. There were so many time streams and so many different wormholes and time holes and worms with time holes and time holes with worms. I'm
so cold.
String theory. It was.
Well, whatever dictator you killed, it caused a butterfly effect and killed Trump's second term of president. So we salute you, sir.
What's that now?
I said whatever dictator you offed, it created a butterfly effect and killed Donald Trump's second term of president. So we want to salute you on that one, sir.
Who now?
Okay, you might not believe this, but before you left, Donald Trump was our president.
The guy from the Pizza Hut commercials.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't really remember that. I don't know if that was. I might be back in the wrong time stream, perhaps.
Well, consider yourself lucky, sir, that you don't remember it, because we certainly do.
Well, sounds Trump. I don't know, whatever. It sounds nice.
Yeah. Well, sounds can be deceiving.
Yeah. You would think there would be more stuffed crust pizza if he was president, but no.
No, there's not more stuffed crust pizza.
It's the same amount.
Yes. Oh goodness, did you?
Well, you're making me feel really patriotic now, people.
That's
really
wonderful.
Patriotic. Come on, take off your hats, you scum. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh! This isn't a hat; it's a helmet.
Anyway.
So
this is, of course,
this is
the time stream where the ball caps are part of the human head. I understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And my hairline thanks you for that.
I want to welcome you guys to my new show here. I think this one is called Watch List or Watch Party or something. What time is it? Vermin Supreme, maybe. But this is a new show that we're putting. It's similar enough to all the other shows because we're doing it live and it's under rehearsed and we're just winging it and talking out our ass and stuff. But the people like that, or at least the people who the 100-odd people who are here, they like that. So anyway,
who are these people?
I wonder sometimes, but I love them very. So anyway, with this show, and it's a new show because always looking for an easy show to do. And so I figured this would be a real easy show to do. The format is it's a watch party, and we are going to share and watch some Vermin Supreme videos, perhaps, and like tell little stories about them. And you can ask questions, or maybe people at home can ask questions about them. And that's the premise. What do you think?
I love Vermin Supreme videos. That sounds great to me.
I've spent many a day and many a night just in sleepless bliss.
Okay.
Watching Vermin Supreme videos on Pornhub.
Well,
absolutely.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad a lot of kids grew up with him, and I'm glad you guys did too. So let's start out tonight's watch party, shall we, with the actual video, the very famous video, 5 minutes and 12 seconds of pure Vermin Supreme excitement. This video is the original video in December 19th, 2011. It took place at the lesser-known candidates debate up in New Hampshire, of which anybody who pays the $1,000 to get on the ballot and who is not in a major debate is allowed to be in this lesser-known candidate debate, sponsored by St. Anselm's College. And so in 2012, I did pay the money to appear on the ballot up there in New Hampshire and was invited to this debate. Now, interestingly enough, and once again, this is where we're going to get the interesting, little boring Grandpa Vermin side stories. I was eligible to attend this very debate in 2008, but on my way, we got caught in a blizzard, and me and Becky pull over, and we did not make it to the debate because of the CIA weather control machine. And that was unfortunate, but ultimately it worked in my favor, and I will tell you why. Because in 2008, my beard was still short from shooting the Vote Jesus movie, where I went undercover as a right-wing fundamentalist presidential candidate named Ken Stevenson. And so my beard was short. So what happened? In the intervening 4 years, my beard grew out, and the Harry Potter movies and the Lord of the Ring movies came into being, and the wizard meme became a thing. So the long beard had that resonance. In 2008, President Obama was nice and shiny and new, and everybody loved him. But after 4 years, maybe not everybody was so super thrilled. Also, in that 4 years, between 2008 and 2012, was the entire migration of all the digital media. I mean, all the print media went digital, and internet culture really took off. And so by the time this video appeared, America was ripe for it. It was a moment that changed America. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see if you all sit through a little bit of content here. This is the video that made me viral. I was viral and became a meme, and the rest is history. So roll it, Derek.
An opening 2 minutes to Mr. Vermin Supreme.
Oh, I remember this.
Gingivitis
I saw this on MySpace.
has been eroding the gum line of this great nation long enough and must be stopped. For too long, this country has been suffering a great moral and oral decay in spirit and in sizers.
Look how young I was.
A country's future
Handsome
depends
devil.
on its ability to bite back. We can no longer be a nation indentured. Our very salivation is at stake.
And,
Together, we must
yes,
brace
in fact, I
ourselves.
was blinking out
As we cross over to the bridge work,
messages,
into the
I
23rd
was using
century,
Morse code with my
let us
blink
bite
eye.
the bullet,
Many people have
and
asked me
together
that over the
make
years.
America
I
a
did not know
sea
that.
of shining smiles from sea to shiny sea. Now, friends, some people will tell you that this mandatory toothbrushing law is about the secret dental police kicking down your door at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
to
it
make
is.
sure you've brushed. Friends,
Yeah, it
it
is.
is not. Some will
Oh, wait a
mention
minute, no,
the
it's not.
dental re-education centers or the preventative dental maintenance detention facilities.
Yeah, it is.
It's about none of these things.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
it is.
about
Oh, wait a
the
minute, no, it's not.
government-issued toothpaste containing an addictive yet harmless
times
substance.
change.
Nope.
No, friends, it is
Nope.
not even about
Wait a minute, yes, it is.
DNA gene splicing to create a race of winged monkeys to
Totally
act as
about
tooth
that.
fairies.
Totally
Friends, what this mandatory toothbrushing law is really about is strong teeth for a
Yes,
strong America.
absolutely.
Boom.
Thank
My
you.
name is Vermin Supreme. I am a friendly fascist. I am a tyrant that you should trust, and you should let me run your life, because I do know what is best for you. Yes, I am a politician. I will promise you anything your little electorate heart desires, because you are my constituents.
No, I won't.
You are the informed voting public.
Yes, you are.
And because I have
Yes,
no
you are.
intention of keeping any promise
Correct.
that I make.
That is correct.
Vote early, vote often. Remember, a vote for Vermin Supreme is a vote completely thrown
Now,
away.
of course, this is a
I would like to
dump
take
piece that I had been,
this moment to
using for
acknowledge
10 years.
my mother, who is in the audience
And,
here
oh,
today.
I
Please
forgot
stand
about
up, mother.
my
Please stand
mother
up.
came. My mother was
If you
there.
can stand up, please stand up.
Because
I was
I
just going to
gave
try
her
and stand
kidney,
up so you can acknowledge her.
a couple
This
years prior
this is
to
my
that.
mother.
I guess I gave it
There
to
you
her
go.
in 2010.
And 5 years ago this April, I gave her a kidney.
Beautiful.
My challenge to you people, everybody on the stage and everybody in the audience, give up a kidney.
All right, thank you, Mr. Supreme.
Check
I want a
that
kidney.
star out.
Supreme,
Check out that
welcome
star,
back.
man.
You,
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, sir.
like some of the other candidates, including former Governor
Steve, go
Romney, this is not your, shall we say, first rodeo.
Let us say that.
This is not the first time you have run for president in
Correct.
the New Hampshire primary.
Do you still call it a
And
rodeo if it's
President
all
Romney has
ponies?
been accused, and I'm not taking
Totally.
a position one way or the
Ponyo.
other, of taking different positions on different issues. I'm asking you right now, do you still stand by your pledge
called
made
Mitt
in
Romney president. I don't know
2008
if you caught
to
that.
provide a pony
He
for
referenced
every
that.
American?
President
Yes,
Romney.
I do, sir.
Well, he was
Free
president.
ponies for all
That's what I
Americans,
thought.
one of the
But I
overlooked
thought I took
issues
care
in
of that.
America today. My free pony platform is, of course, a jobs creation program. It will create lots and lots of jobs. Once we switch over to a pony-based economy, we'll also lower our dependence on foreign oil. We'll also be able to turn all that pony poop into methane gas and wonderful compost, so we'll be able to up our soil that is being depleted by agrochemicals, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And, of course, the important thing to realize is that it is a federal pony identification program where you will need your pony with you at all times. Thank you very much.
Mr. Supreme, I wanted to follow up on Ambassador Shoemaker's question.
Yes.
Regarding the ponies.
Yes.
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 The only government entitlement program that you support. What other entitlement programs are you for?
Just that one.
Just that.
That's enough. But in the vein of energy production, I'd also like to address my harnessing the awesome power of zombies for energy sources. It's not just to run away from anymore. No, we have giant turbines that we're working on, and we will have lots of zombies, and we'll just sort of dangle brains in front of them, and then they will turn the giant turbines, creating energy to lessen the dependence on foreign oil in America here today. Thank you.
I could be wrong. I think that's
Mr.
how they
Supreme,
power
your
Vegas
30-second
these
closing
days.
statement, please.
Here we go, people.
This is my jam.
My name is Vermin. My name is Vermin. Vermin Supreme. My name is Vermin. My name is Vermin. My name is Vermin. Vermin Supreme. And you can vote. And you can vote. And you can vote for me for president if you want to. And my name is Vermin. And okay, thanks very much for coming out today. Oh, one more thing.
One more thing.
Jesus told me to make Randall Terry gay.
And it worked.
It did.
That was it.
You might want to go kind of course Randall Terry, notorious anti-abortion activist. It was just sort of a crazy thing. It's one of the things, one of the great reasons that the 2008 didn't happen and 2012 did, because Randall Terry, this terrible activist, was running as a Democrat to mess with Obama and be able to air his graphic, mangled fetus photos at the Super Bowl. Was he wanted to air these commercials, and when you're president, you can do that stuff. And and interestingly, side note, I actually met Randall Terry several years before that in Boston at the Democratic National Convention. I was doing my checkpoint where I would say, like, welcome to Checkpoint Kerry. Please be prepared for your full body cavity rectal search and take your shoes off and like that. It's
standard protocol.
Yeah, oh yeah, for security and it's part of Obamacare, so it's all good. And Terry he heard me and he was checking me out. I wasn't wearing the boot at the time.
He was
the devil mask, and he was checking me out, and I knew who he was immediately. I said, "Oh God, oh my goodness, that's Randall Terry. He's a terrible human being, and I despise him." And my wife is there, and she is like literally hissing at him. And I'm thinking to myself, God, oh, I hate this dude. But yeah, we got pulled into each other's charisma sphere, and because we started having this little romance vibe, and it was really strange. It was giving me a cognitive dissonance, because I'm thinking to myself, boy, I hate this guy. But on the other hand, I'm like, hey, what a nice guy. And I'm pretty sure he wanted to perform fellatio on me. Can't be certain, but
one can hardly blame him.
So then, before the debate, of course, we rekindled our relation a little bit before chatted a little bit, and during the whole debate, I was giving but before the debate, we all, a little secret, before a debate, all the candidates go to the restroom, because you don't want to be up on stage having to take a leak or whatever while you're debating and have to have that be your focus. And so we all headed down there, all of the Democratic candidates, and I'm like, hey, Randall, want to go have a good time? Want to go have a good time in the restroom? Hey, Randall. And he's like, oh, yeah, maybe we get some whiskey and some cards. And it's like, oh, no, that's not what I mean, Randall. And then we're in the restroom, and we're waiting in line. And I'm like, hey, Randall, you want to go have some gay homosexual sex in the stall there?
You outed him right there in front of everybody.
A little bit. And so, yeah, but that was before I was gay. It was the foreshadowing of things to come. And hey, what can you do? He was a good sport. He took it. It was sort of this little exercise in dominance and submission. You know, he had very few choices what he could do at that moment in time. Was he going to get up and storm out? Was he going to get up and swing on me? Well, you know, he had so little options, and he went for the most politic, which was just sit there and take it like a man, a gay man, like I made him.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's like that's a little bit of the backstory to that particular video, and let's go to the next video. Sure, why not, huh?
Well, I'm glad you brought up the thing about using the restroom and how you should do it before a debate, and I'm glad this isn't a debate because I gotta go TT.
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
I learned that lesson during the 4-hour election night live stream, in which I ran to the bathroom in every single commercial, pretty much.
Well, I keep looking at this here water bottle and considering my options, but
don't pee in my water bottle.
It's giving you a dirty look.
Don't pee in my water bottle.
No. That moonshine?
No, sir. No.
Oh, it's moonshine. Okay. We all know it's moonshine.
If it was, I'd be going, or you know, I'd make that noise that you make when you're sipping the moonshine.
Oh yes.
All right. Okay, we're starting the next video, I guess. Okay.
My goodness.
This is a trailer for Who Is Vermin Supreme. Check it out.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here in Chicago to reaffirm our commitment to defend the freedom and security of all our citizens.
Those cops were really mean.
Oh, I believe it.
It's a beautiful day for a revolution.
Every
My name
day.
is Vermin Supreme. I'm a friendly fascist. I'm a tyrant that you should trust.
That's me stopping
should
Ron Paul's
let
car.
me run your life.
Wouldn't happen to a nicer
I
guy.
do know what is best for you.
America was founded on this idea that was dangerous and actually crazy.
I love that elephant mask.
Live better together if we cooperate, and that mutual aid is the most important thing in our lives to help one another.
That people could, govern themselves.
No matter how ridiculous he looks, these are messages that do resonate with people.
Vermin Supreme represent the intelligence of the human mind when it's properly fed.
I am Jimmy McMillan.
I love that guy.
Represent the right to shoot down my body. Vermin saved me.
I love that guy too.
Our time on Vermin Supreme, not a chance.
Sam Donaldson.
Charlie Rose can kiss my ass.
That's baby Hitler because that was pretty good. Marked it. Oh yeah, good time. Acting maniacally. Oh yeah. Good times. Once again, first friends, if you have not seen this movie, if you have not seen Who Is Vermin Supreme, check it out on Vimeo. Vimeo is the only place to watch it. Please watch it on Vimeo because Steve and Derek had a deal with some distributor, and the distributor went bankrupt. And all the other sources that show the movie, I think, go straight to bankruptcy court for creditors, to the film company, and the filmmaker doesn't get anything. So you must watch Who Is Vermin Supreme on Vimeo.
It's very much worth it.
Man, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah, it makes me look like a folk hero, dudes. Right? Yeah, man.
Very much so. It was other than the video that we watched prior. Like this was my true introduction to you before actually meeting you.
That's a good introduction, I think.
Yeah. Definitely one of the better. I think the first time I watched it, it may have been on Amazon, but screw those people. Who cares about those? Jeff Bezos.
Right. And Steve and Derek did a lot. He pretty much followed me around for more or less for a year. We met in 2012 at the NATO summit in Chicago, which was pretty intense. If you can see a few bits from the clip. And he started following me and filming me, and I sort of wanted to know what the hell he wanted and what he was doing, and asked me if I was interested in maybe being a subject of a documentary. And I figured it would be a great way to get my friends on camera saying nice things about me. That was sort of my reason to do it at the time. So I would be like Tom Sawyer up in the rafters listening to his eulogy and all that.
Oh yeah.
So I told him, well, I'll tell you what, if you really want to make a movie about me, I'll meet you at the Rainbow Gathering. And so that's where we left it. We met in Chicago, and I made him come to I think it was West Virginia there, and he had to find me in that huge mess that is the Rainbow Gathering. And he did, and then we continued doing things, and it's just a great movie. Great movie. Watch it. Blah blah blah. Okay.
If you enjoy Vermin memes, you'll enjoy the Vermin movie.
Just a reminder: you can find more Vermin Supreme content at the new verminsupreme.com.
Oh right,
premium content.
Yes.
Right. verminsupreme.com, people. That's right. That's why I came back from the time stream. That was the whole purpose of this thing, I think, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. The
relaunch, as it were.
Travel, come back and launch. We're launching verminsupreme.com. Damn it.
There's some pretty sweet stuff on there.
It's so much better than Vermin Supreme Institute. Am I right, people?
Oh yeah. I mean,
it makes the Vermin Supreme Institute look like puke, I think.
That's right.
Wait a minute. No. Vermin Supreme Institute makes the verminsupreme.com look like puke.
That's it. One of them looks like puke.
There's puke somewhere.
They don't. No, they're really great. No, they're both great. I was just trying to hype one up at the expense of the other, but ultimately they're both the same thing.
Yes.
Or they're different things.
No, they're different.
No. The verminsupreme.com, that's like the brand. Vermin Supreme, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
And the Vermin Supreme Institute is, of course, an institution of stuff.
Right.
And things.
And initiatives. So, if you go to the verminsupremeinstitute.com, you will see the things that we are instituting and initiating.
And if you're looking for...
If you want to have fun, the verminsupreme.com. I'm not saying the other one's not fun. No. Doing good works is fun. Direct activism is fun. Mutual aid is fun, for sure. I'm just saying... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the next... I'm always one for deconstruction and stuff, but let's go and watch the next video while we're here.
Sure. Yeah, let's go ahead.
So the next video is, I believe, also, I believe he's on Derek.
Too close to the polls. I believe you may be violating the law.
Ricky Rod.
I gotta say, I have always loved that.
Please, Governor, if Chris Christie can do it, so can I.
Oh, don't stand too close to the cult, Vermin.
Oh yeah.
Which timeline is this from?
Glad to see you. Hey, you know your pop's stand on mandatory toothbrushing?
2016.
I don't, but we're big fans of brushing
New
teeth.
Hampshire.
How about the free ponies? Where's you stand on free ponies?
No free ponies.
No free ponies?
No free
No
ponies.
free ponies.
Too expensive. Too much maintenance.
Who's going to pay for the ponies? Symbolic.
What a wise guy, huh?
What a smug asshole.
Will Mr. Trump be able to save us from the imminent zombie invasion?
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
I'm mistaken here in Londonderry was saving.
Is he going to come back in time with me and kill Hitler?
I almost don't recognize him without the spray-on beard.
We'll talk about that when the technology
Say hi to your dad for you. Let me give you a sticker for my campaign. I'm Vermin Supreme. I'm running for president of America. I may be his Democratic opponent. So tell him I look forward to the debate. You can sure tell him that. Thank you very much. Looking forward to it. You too now. All right, boy. How you doing, Vermin Supreme?
Those people are very excited to see you.
Always.
Wait, what's your position?
Yes, you may.
Hey, why did Governor Christie leave? Was he afraid of me?
No.
He was totally afraid of me, right?
Christie strong all day long. Christie strong all day long.
Christie strong.
What a chant. Oh, that wasn't shrill at all.
Make America great again!
Oh, don't.
You want a circus act or what? What is this?
This is a circus act. That guy's a comedian.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
I thought that was Joe Jurgensen's wife. I didn't.
Thank you very much. Have a very good day.
I love that. Did you leave that guy hanging by accident?
Remember, kids, the police are your friend. That's why they hit you, because they love you.
That's Hitler's mother. She was taking a stand against me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, they're very, very polite.
They've been out all day.
Oh, that's so funny. Those living in the cage right now, they are complaining.
No, you have to go behind the fence.
They were trying to get rid of us.
Just with the politicians too. That's where they belong.
Oh,
Behind the fence.
if that's the standard, if that's the
It is
standard,
a standard.
well, that's fair. Thank you very much, sir.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate your vote.
You got it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, we'll be right with you.
Totally walking right in here. I usually don't get so obnoxious, but this one is obviously.
Get the hell away from me!
You invite me in here. Ladies, you invite me.
You know what? I'm not voting for Trump just for that. Why are you mad?
Right.
You told that
They just lost Trump or vote, clearly.
come here and visit with you.
That's how he lost.
Yep. Those two ladies right there, burning his campaign to the ground.
Yes.
Get real.
That's how Hillary
On the
won.
ballot. I'm a politician.
Well, good. You'll stand away.
I'm right here. I'm next to you. It's a crowded place. What can I tell ya?
He's on the ballot.
He's on the ballot.
This is
Yeah.
what
I was
you
being
want
such
for
a
your
dick.
country.
I feel bad. I
Yes.
feel that bad, but I was definitely being a dick.
Oh, no.
What about you? What about your Trumpy Chumpy boy? Trumpy Chumpy boy.
Some people could use a little dick from time to time.
Oh, he's gonna carry my jock strap, Mr. Trumpy Bumpy. Oh, he can lick my thing. Make America bigger. Make America greater. Make America more awesome than ever. America is better than Trump could ever imagine. I don't know why Trump dumps on America. Trump is saying like, oh, America's so bad. Oh, America is so bad now. We have to make America great again because it's not great now. Oh, America's not great now. Is that what your boy's saying? This woman says that America is not great. Is America great? Yes, it is. We don't have to make it great again. It is great as it is right now.
69 viewers, nice.
Make it greater because I'm going to make it bigger, better, faster, stronger. It's going to last forever.
Steel belt.
Oh, she's so defeated. This face of this is so good.
See the shining sea. Can you believe they're actually doing this at American?
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Can you believe they're actually doing this? I'm outraged.
Harassing the voters.
Now I'm harassing you. It was your
You're not harassing me, honey. You're not harassing me.
Oh, there was no harassment going on, honey. It was all good. It was all good.
That's my president.
It's not touching her.
If I had a president, that would be my president.
Yeah. I was triggered. I'm sorry. The triggered me pretty hard there.
No apology necessary, sir.
Oh, stop! Donald Trump's my hero! I love Donald Trump! I want to kiss him!
Oh, Daddy Trump.
Donald Trump so much! I do.
I do.
Some of them just have to play by the rules. That's all I ask.
Play by the rules, sir.
He's a going guy. Play by the rules.
You know, I can tell just by looking at him, he is an easygoing guy.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Donald Trump is different. What? Donald Trump eats my lean. What? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
This is why I voted for you.
Well, that was a lot of fun. That was pretty glitchy, but it was pretty fun.
Just a reminder, you can find this sort of thing and more at the new verminsupreme.com. Sign up for the Patreon. Go there and check out the works. Donate and keep this, this wonderful
Patreon,
children.
dude.
Yes.
Starting up a Patreon, people out there in radio, TV land. You can pledge stuff and you can get stuff. It's better than the fan club because it's like, I don't know, is it better? It's different.
You get exclusive content, that's for sure.
Exclusive content,
premium content.
For the highly produced content that we have. With the Patreon, we can afford higher production values. This is just a freebie we're throwing your way, people. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
But if you kick down, then you'll get the real stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is like 8-track. We're about to throw you some laser disc. I
like a laser disc now.
I know, right?
We're going.
Maybe we'll get up to beta quality one of these days.
Yeah. But special shout out, by the way, to Tony Johnson and George Tucker. Thank you guys for tuning in. And
I'm glad you did that. The producers were yelling in my ear.
Believe me, I hear them too.
Hi, George Tucker. Hey, Tony. Big supporters of mine down in Texas. Yes, indeed.
Don't just say hi to George. You got to say hi to Tony too.
I said hi to Tony.
Oh,
Tony.
I didn't hear the Tony part.
Yeah, Tony,
okay, I should probably just go through. Should I? Oh, you can only see so many of the people here. Hi, Neil. How are you? It's good to see you. Hey, Uma Fuma Gutenberg. Hi, how are you? Cyberlord Gaming's in the house.
Yep.
That's what I like to do when I'm doing my other live streams. I just say hi to everybody. They really like that.
Yeah, all this glitz and glam. You don't need all that. You just got to read people's names and
that's it.
You go viral that way.
Eventually, give them ponies.
Pretty much.
It's a short list of expectations.
So how's that pony? How is that pony thing coming?
Shap. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Good to see you.
I don't mean to brag.
I'm making a real connection. I'm bonding with our viewers by addressing them by name.
You are. It's a good move. It's very personable.
I'm going to
professional.
Look at you right now.
Ooh. You see that look? We don't see that look very often. That was
Cyberlord Gaming again. Okay, we know who the commenters are. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, let's see what the next video we're going to show is coming up here. Okay, the next one's pretty short. It's me and Marco Rubio. And, I'm starting to see things in common here because in this next video, I start to lose it a little bit also. I think maybe I'm easily pain trail. I mean, you saw me. I was just harassing that poor woman for just because she tried to make me move and stuff. I took it as a personal affront and amplified it. I think I escalated that situation. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean, you are a tyrant.
I mean, I don't know. Okay.
That's a big old sign.
Just waiting for Marco Rubio to come out of an event. And this is the great part. This kid here.
That is a baby face.
I would walk up and down the hallway and follow me with a giant sign to prevent me from getting back to Marco or whatever.
Is that guy old enough to be out by himself?
See that sign? That was the game we were playing. See that game?
Why is it so big?
I wish we had more of that. That was so fucking funny.
Well, we'll just in 2024 we're just gonna have bigger signs than that.
I think you grabbed by your goons or something.
What happened? I was setting up an extra checkpoint, and then this guy here disappeared, man. And I turned around and went off on the other guy who didn't do it. I feel terrible.
Marco Rubio, come on with your hands up.
You really work for your guy. I really work here and I run your truck.
And then this guy was backing me out because he said he worked for security. And
Wilford Brumley?
He's a disgrace to mustaches.
Marco Rubio's a chicken. Oh yeah, Marco Rubio, chicken.
Anthony Weisbecker, how are you there? You're my idol too.
Be realistic, man.
I am real, buddy.
Now, is this in Florida? Because it's mighty snowy.
I believe it was. Yes, that's where Marco Rubio from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cocaine then.
Yeah,
well, that was an
probably.
interesting little
Yeah.
scrum. I seem to have at least several people pulling me back. I was dragged down by who knows what. But man, politics, it's very exciting sometimes.
Yeah, you can see it's the one guy who yanked me and disappeared, and then I went to him off on the other guy.
The old yanking disappeared.
Running for president, I'm Vermin Supreme. New Hampshire, I think we can do this.
Oh, New Hampshire, Florida.
Ah, yeah.
Vote
New
for Vermin
Hampshire, Florida, I think.
Supreme. This election year, please vote for Vermin Supreme. Now
Once
more
again,
than
another
ever,
exciting
you must
clip
vote
from
for
Vermin
Vermin
Supreme.
Supreme.
Actually, I don't think this is
Surrender
not
free will now.
Who is Vermin
You
Supreme?
have no choice.
Advertisement.
The end is near.
Yeah.
You must vote for Vermin Supreme. Vermin Supreme, please, won't you help save me, America? Together we can ride our ponies into a zombie-powered future.
It's the only
Won't you
future
join
that
me?
I
Do
that
you
I look
see
forward to.
any other candidate out here in the back of a pickup truck? It is extremely unlikely. Vote for Vermin Supreme.
That's how you know Vermin goes the extra mile, for his constituents. Now, I have an audience question from John Baker. The question is, should zombies be allowed to vote?
Well, sir, I believe that's a question was settled by the Supreme Court, where they denied zombies personhood. Now, interestingly enough, this is maybe I'll drag that video if I can find it. In 2012, at Ron Paul Fest in Tampa, which they held up against the Democratic National Convention, I believe it was. I ran into Gary Johnson, and I engaged in a debate with Gary Johnson, and he pretty much agreed with almost all of my policy platforms, but he is for giving zombies the right to vote, and I believe that they're dead. I don't believe they could vote, and for Democrats maybe,
right?
But as a general rule, I believe it's settled law that they don't have the right to vote. Gary Johnson believes otherwise.
I can't imagine any policy that the dead would benefit from other than a Democratic policy. So, but we're finding all about that these days. We give a shout out to Babs, your Miss Manager.
Hi, Babs.
I believe that Babs was in the audience tonight.
Oh, nice. Jonathan Schwinn, how you doing? Thanks for all your efforts during the campaign. It was great. Uncle Salty, whoever the hell you are, but great.
That's my uncle.
Thomas Boguszewski, Polish, I'll assume, or of Polish descent, perhaps. But hey, it's great to be here. And once again, of course, this is the new show. It's called Watch Party with Vermin and Friends.
Yes.
And we pull some random Vermin Supreme videos. And I guess it's like a Mystery Science Theater 2000, but we're not as funny and we don't have robots.
No.
I guess that's the difference.
Less robots.
We don't know there's not robots. I got to see the birth certificate on JC.
Well, beep, boop, beep.
True. And of course, I've come back. I've been time traveling for days. Apparently, Hillary Clinton is no longer president, so that's a different thing for me. Different time stream than when I left. So we've changed things up. I averted the nuclear war that was started between North Korea and France. Apparently, unless that still happens in the future. But so I believe I was very successful. And when I came back, there was a whole new verminsupreme.com website waiting for me.
Yes.
So if nothing else, all that 10 days of media blackout and time travel and hashtag when in the world is Vermin Supreme really worked off.
And the great thing is that nobody had to build that website. Like just your traveling through time and tweaking the timeline here and there, it materialized itself.
That's yes, all the ones, all the zeros, all the pixels, just sort of, I don't know, sort of like magnets. How do they work? I'm not sure, but they do. And And I think websites are very similar to magnets. They just sort of.
I agree. As a juggalo, I can say definitively, I have no idea how magnets work. If you're look for us on social media, facebook.com/Vermin Supreme, twitter.com/Vermin Supreme, on TikTok. Yes, it's true. Vermin has broken through to the TikTok crowd. Expect children marching in the street.
I believe China has about 10, 15 days. They have a reprieve, so TikTok still exists.
That's true. And who knows? The Chinese might implement the free pony program before anyone else. Beat America to it. You never know.
They're going to appoint Vermin as president.
They very well might.
Could happen.
One could hardly blame them.
Stranger things have happened in all various time streams. In fact, you'll have to check out the new graphic novel proposal under the Patron. If you go to theverminsupreme.com, you'll check out the Patron, and you can see some of the exciting original content that we are working on in the Verminverse, which it has been dubbed. So there is actually a graphic novel that is a possibility that might exist in this universe if everybody believes, clap their hands, and subscribe.
Yes, the artwork is fantastic.
Yes, so there is that. Of course, my collaboration with Lord Buckethead, which I don't know if I'm at liberty to just really, but suffice it to say, me and Lord Buckethead working on some things, cooking some things up, and we may be making a little content that may be exclusive to Patron members, because I don't think we can put that out in the public, or we can. Okay. And of course, the iPony, the book, it exists. iPony, Blueprint for a New America. I usually have a copy with me, but I don't right now. So
the book does exist.
Wait,
it does.
Book totally exists. I'm just going to wave the pony here instead.
Because at one point it existed, and then it didn't exist, and then it existed again, and then it didn't exist.
Then it unwrote itself. It was like
so it exists now.
Time is a fickle mistress. It's true.
And it was a novel, but now it's all turned true. So that's really weird.
Yeah, so it got moved. It was in one section in the bookstore, and then now it's in a different section.
Yeah. Let's see. And what else? What else we got for the people? I
got a question.
Yeah. Okay.
So when Hillary Clinton was running for her second term in the time stream that you was just in, who was her opponent? Was that you? Were you the Republican nominee, or who was her opponent?
I think it was Mike Pence.
No, I can't see why it wouldn't be.
Hillary versus Pence. Interesting.
Yeah, Hillary Pence. That's a hell of an.
Wait, were they running mates? Were they running mates, or
they very well could have been?
I think they were enemies. I think.
Okay.
I'm getting a little info in my ear here, which is amazing because it's not connected to anything. But apparently, and this is just for the record, the website did not, in fact, build itself as I had led you people in the audience to believe, and I apologize for that misinformation. Tyler Lindsay built the new VerminSupreme.com. He is also the host of the Team Supreme podcast, of which I am also unfortunately on. It's called Let This Podcast Run Your Life. You can find us on Twitter at twitter.com/LTPRYL and at facebook.com/LTPRYL. That's Let This Podcast Run Your Life.
And
I'm sorry in advance.
That's like a radio show that's done on the radio? Is that how that works?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can find it at, I believe, my goodness, where are all the places? Spotify, and there's a few other places that I can't think of off the top of my head. But it's there. Go to the website. You'll find it.
Tyler, you didn't build that.
All right. and Tyler Lindsay is some sort of artificial intelligence? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
He's very intelligent and only slightly artificial, I believe.
I think you got that backwards.
Oh, he's a little intelligent and
very artificial.
I've been wrong about other things before. I did say that the podcast built its, or the website built itself. So
I don't know about the other platforms, but on this live studio, if we get 3 more viewers, we'll hit 69, and that will be
Nice.
That would be nice. Very nice.
Lamau.
We've been teetering in and out of the 69, so.
Yeah, well, that tends to happen with a 69.
Yeah. Right now,
you're in and out.
I think we're at 66, which is like a firm cuddle.
It's
nothing wrong with that.
2/3 of the mark of the beast, so there is that.
That's true. That's very true.
And I guess if you added us to the 66, that does make 69. So nice. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Oh, I thought we were back up there. Okay, so looks like we have another video.
Oh, I think we do. I think the next one's just a short one. And speaking of Lord Buckethead, this because up in the New Hampshire primary, just this last February, I guess it was. Lord Buckethead came down from outer space to do some campaigning, and we had ponies. Heidi brought her ponies along, and we had ponies and Lord Buckethead in the Electric Avenue Arcade up in Manchester, New Hampshire, and they are big fans. And that's where Andrew Yang had an event where I threw money at him. I made it rain on Andrew Yang.
Beautiful. It was on the cover of a magazine, right? Or a newspaper.
I think, sure it was.
It was Washington Post, maybe, or something. May not have been the cover, but it was a beautiful picture, and the dollars are just flying in his face. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, I think there were some stock photos from Alame, so I'm not really sure where they ended up. It's hard to say, but it was a good moment. Andrew Yang was a very good sport. I did ask him the question whether he thought what was more important for America, weather domes or the interstate roller coaster. Took him a while, but he did come up with the correct answer: interstate roller coasters. So there was that.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah, definitely. So let's roll the tape, Derek.
Oh yeah.
We are here. We are making history on Earth. Lord Buckethead is playing Space Invaders. Push 1 player, 2 players.
Yes.
All right, player 1. Okay.
Here we are.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Skee-ball.
Skee-ball?
Lord Buckethead. We're playing skee-ball there. You know skee-ball?
Skeet?
No, ball. That's
skee-ball.
Okay.
It's that game. It's that game where you run up the ramp when nobody's looking and place the ball in the center hole, right?
Where they're playing video games.
Yeah. Who's that nice lady?
Positronic net for this device.
It's right there.
How can it defend us without a positronic
I have to say,
net?
he's a very interesting space alien, Lord Buckethead.
No wonder you were so easy
Yes,
to
he is.
invade.
Have you ever seen the movie
Oh,
Gremloid?
I love that galaxy.
what movie?
Gremloid.
Buckethead to the bridge.
Oh no, I haven't.
Gremloid is actually the movie that's Lord Buckethead from.
Really? I'll have to check that out.
So that was Lord Buckethead and myself at an arcade with ponies. And I don't know. There's nothing better than that, especially for fans, I think.
Nothing better than that in life.
I mean,
No.
I knew I was pretty blown away just by the concept. It really floored me that I really couldn't believe that it was Vermin Supreme and Lord Buckethead and ponies in an arcade playing skee-ball. So you don't know what skee-ball is then? They don't have that down in Alabama at Blakely Trailer Park?
Just
we call it something different. I just got confused about what it was.
What do you call it? Cornhole?
No, skeet ball.
Oh, okay. Skeet is when up here, so when you throw plates in the air and you shoot them with your gun.
Oh yeah.
Shooting.
Yeah, see, no, we call that ski.
Oh, see, Little John had a song about it, as I recall, in my younger days.
Yeah, it's about going down to the Chuck E. Cheese and all skeet. You
That's
know, you're
fun.
rolling the ball.
Up north, skiing is when you strap things on your feet and go down mountains of snow.
Yeah, see, that's all foreign to me.
Okay.
It looks like we are moving right along, as they say in the trades, the improv as you go along trades, that is. We got another video.
I think we should probably skip this next one. Maybe
Okay.
save that for another day.
Okay, you know, we can't give you people everything, you know.
Yeah.
We gotta save a little bit of flavor for the next.
Let's go to the pony parade one. I think.
Okay.
Can you do that? I don't know.
Can we jump, Mr. Producer? Can we jump to the pony parade?
Please.
We won. Victory! Victory! Victory, people! Victory
Look at
is
that
ours!
For Hillary Clinton, I remember this. This is beautiful.
What state is this in?
Free ponies are.
Do we have to forget?
I think we've proven that today. Thank you.
Do we know what state this is in?
State of mind. I can only assume.
Hey, can we come into the store with this pony?
You stay on the sidewalk.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
It's a pony parade. Pony parade, the people.
Oh yeah. Rod Weber played a little guitar.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I believe this is New Hampshire.
It is New Hampshire. Hillary Clinton was signing books, and we were bringing ponies in protest. Hillary Clinton hates ponies, and so we wanted to bring a pony. And we had to sue in federal court to make it happen. I'll be right back.
For the amount of money that we spend in America here on various projects, say military and wars, every American could have their very own pony.
It's a good deal.
What do we want? What do we want? Ponies! When do we want them? Now! Why do we want ponies? Because ponies are cute! We love ponies!
You know, I could be wrong, but I do believe that her denial of the supremacy of free ponies is probably why she lost.
Where's my damn pony? Why won't Trump give us ponies?
Now, which state is New Hampshire in?
But other than that, why won't he give us our ponies? For the amount of money that we spend today here on the wars, for the amount of...
I believe this was right around the time period. I wish the lady would stop yelling over me.
Hey, what's the name of my pony, everybody? Come on, what's the
She's
name of
being
my
very
pony?
disruptive. It's not very nice.
Hillary is the name of my pony. Hillary is the name of my pony.
The world is made of tails. The world will never fail.
I believe that was
We're going to lock them all up.
Rod Weber during the Flowers for Peace era.
Hillary, we're going to lock up Trump. We're going to lock up Flynn. We're going to lock up Manafort. We're going to lock up...
So that is not Abraham Lincoln?
No, not Abraham Lincoln. That is, in fact, Rod Weber. He did a really awesome documentary called Flowers for Peace, and I miss him, and I hope he's doing well.
Hillary, where's my pony? Oh, they gave me the finger. Hillary, we're here. We're here for you, Hillary. Where's my pony? Yeah, Hillary is cuckoo. You're right about that.
Yeah, that's true. Nasty women vote. God, I hope so.
People, don't go in there. Hillary will not let you escape. It's a trap. There is no escape. I've seen people go in, and I've seen no one leave. Make of it what you will, but I think it's a trap. You have been warned. Thank you.
Does everyone love Hillary and hate the guy with the boot on his head?
The guy with the boot on his head is an asshole. I feel bad.
Oh my goodness.
Watch your language.
Why?
Because he doesn't know much, if that's what he's thinking.
You don't know
Well,
much,
what does he think?
Mr. Supreme.
I don't think he thinks Hillary has the right idea. Right.
I like how she put that.
Well, is it possible that there's a rationale?
Yeah, I think he's following the other buffoon who's now sitting in the White House.
Oh, I think you're wrong about that. He's
in
definitely...
terms of his behavior and his demeanor and his look, he might as well be the orange-headed baboon.
Oh, Vermin's been doing this since the 80s. If anything, Trump's following him.
You heard it here, folks.
Either way, it doesn't make their point.
Fair enough. All right. But why do you think he's an asshole? To use your word.
Well, he's out here to protest about a piece of information that Hillary had in her book that is taken totally out of context. This pony thing is just a grandstanding way to get attention. You know,
That's
let the
ridiculous.
woman
No,
write her book,
he would
let us
never.
enjoy her. We supported her. We love her. And we're sick to death of you guys, especially, telling us not to support her.
What, you mean men in general, or
Yeah,
me
men
and
in
Vermin?
general, you
This
know.
was after the election.
Bernie people.
It's just,
I've
I mean,
had
it was a long-standing policy of Vermin's, and she
Man,
aped it word
Bernie
for word,
people.
and I think that's why he wants to protest it.
He just wants attention.
That may be so, but she did steal
No.
the platform word for word.
Oh, excuse me.
She called
I've
you a
read Hillary's
buffoon.
platform.
Clearly,
I
she
seriously
does
doubt
not
that
know what
man
she's
can
talking
that
about.
much.
On the point about the ponies.
Wait, is that an insult?
Written a novel.
If you're invading my personal space, go away.
You're on a public sidewalk.
You are still invading my
Okay, I stepped back. Okay, no worries. How about now? Hi, this is my new book, Blueprint for New America. I hope you'll enjoy reading it. It's about the future. You like the future, right? Hi, I'm Vermin Supreme. I'm here promoting my new book. Okay. Once again, of course, I'm Vermin Supreme. This is my new book, I Pony, Blueprint for a New America. It's available on Amazon. I hope you'll read it. It's about life in the future, long after my presidency, when everybody has their pony, when time travel is commonplace, when zombies fuel the nation's power needs, and the secret dental police have checkpoints every 15 yards or so. It's a
See, the
warning
book does
to you,
exist.
the people of the present.
Very true.
The book does exist.
It was
Okay.
Yeah, the new version though, the coffee table edition, like that is the creme de la creme. The stuff that floats to the top, that is the coffee table edition of the book. I have a copy. It's wonderful. I actually just spent the last couple of days reading it because it took that long because I had to stop to laugh
Well,
so
yeah,
much.
and you want to make it last.
Yes.
I mean, ultimately, it's only 100 pages long theoretically, because that's the way I wrote it to that. But with all the artwork and stuff, and it being bigger, the print's bigger, and I don't know.
That's what I've always enjoyed about the book is it's a picture book.
Yes.
The artwork is just fantastic.
I don't want to just imagine all this stuff. I want to see it.
You'll definitely see it if you get yourself a copy of the book. Now,
you'll see it.
Oh yeah, you'll see it. Believe me. That first picture's a doozy. It's a real doozy. Oh boy. So I guess it looks like we have one more video. Another video.
VerminSupreme.com, people. VerminSupreme.com. We're back from time travel, and this is a very exciting show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
So let's see what this new video is. Oh, okay. Well, the next video is super short. So, yeah. But we can talk about it. We can talk more about it, or we can talk more about the Hillary Clinton thing. Once again, in retrospect, I because I always think to myself, it's like, hey, it's Vermin Supreme. Everybody loves Vermin Supreme. And
everybody does.
And then I watch some of these videos, and I see like people getting really upset with me, and people who like really don't like me at all. Especially
are those people?
People at the Hillary book signing. There's a lot of people who don't like me, and then sometimes I go on the internet and like other people are saying mean things to me, and it's I don't know. I think
those aren't people. They're Russian bots.
That's true. And Russian bots, they just suck. They're bastard people, and we don't include them in the tally
of people.
Of people, right? They're definitely on the list of bastards, but which isn't necessarily a bad thing. So.
Thank you. We'll sign off with that one, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'll do it some more. Hold on. Okay. Sounds like it's saying vermin.
Yeah, it does.
I feel so patriotic.
There we go.
2016 was such a shit scene, but we're gonna make it
That
happen
was
this year.
weird,
We're gonna
huh?
legalize shrooms. We're gonna have the new summer of love.
Hot dogs and applesauce.
Yeah.
Hot dogs and applesauce.
Matthew Silver, people. This is the inauguration of in 2016. The inauguration.
Oh, the McRib.
You know, it's all about the First Amendment. It's all about some people just hanging out peaceably
We make a gif
assembling.
of this
Obviously,
one.
that's
So
what's going
funny.
on. Can I come through this way?
You know, those dogs are really overdressed for the situation. Oh, hey!
Was not clear, yeah.
I command you to stand down. Officers, this is the President of America, and I command your aggressive assault on the people.
Wow, what a bunch of assholes.
That was pretty intense. Somebody reminded me, because a lot of times so much stuff's going on, you don't even pay attention. But somebody was describing me getting a cop breaking the line to grab me, but somehow I got away. But it was like, ooh,
slippery.
And, yes, I was there. That was the day that during the inauguration that all the protesters were arrested, all the anarchists. They round them up, and so I was acting as a hostage negotiator. I was presenting myself as negotiating and trying to get to talk to their command, and it sort of worked, but not really.
Somebody needed to talk to them. I mean, clearly they were a little unhinged. I have to assume that they did not masturbate that morning before going out, and you know that can make all the difference in your day. At least I find.
Cornstarch. Cornstarch is what I've noticed. You know, cranky cops, are violent cops, and if you're chafing because you're hot and wearing your black suit and you're out there all day and it's hot and you can't, yeah, for sure. So it's been a real interesting evening here, and it's been a lot of fun.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Thank
Now,
you, Fred.
I think we've got a preview actually of the graphic novel coming up.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, here it is. Yes,
we got a special sneak peek preview of this.
Yes, that's the rectification of Vermin Supreme, about the Ponytopia as we know it, and just a little heads up, spoilers. Vermin Supreme has to go back in time to kill Vermin Supreme and stop the madness that Vermin Supreme will eventually create. It's a work in progress. If you are interested in seeing this come to be, you can donate at Patreon. You can find the link at verminsupreme.com. It's just one of many projects that we've got in the works. So, like I said, if you'd like to see,
and 47 cents is not the suggested donation on the Patreon. You give more than that.
No, definitely not 47 cents. Now, 48 cents? I'm not going to say no to it. I will later, but not now. Yeah, and then let's see. We've got a preview of the sitcom, I believe. So let's see it, people.
Oh, I don't know.
Show me the funny.
Okay. All right. We'll take a peek at it. Just, it's not public or anything.
There's another project that we have in the works. If you would like to see
we're, yeah.
Good morning, Your Lordship. I hope you don't mind if I adjust the atmosphere. I believe you left the methane on all last night.
Okay, Boomer.
You know, that plant,
that
plant in the
Boomer
corner
meme
looks
is
really familiar.
pretty played out, right?
It's a potato plant. It's Richard's.
Did you steal the neighbor's newspaper again?
It was an honest mistake.
The newspaper delivery human's trajectory was somehow disrupted and redirected to our side of the hedges. May have been a small wormhole. But fear not, Earthling. Upon my completion of the upload to my Earth research database, I shall instruct the maid to iron it and deliver it to its rightful owner.
We don't have a maid.
In that case, I shall have you do it.
That crazy vermin.
So what's new in the news?
These Earth People divisions make no sense to me. Be they black, white, red, or yellow, man or woman, all human beings taste equally delicious. Let us all work together for a just future for humanity. At least until my battle divisions can return and enslave the entire human race.
Okay, my favorite Martian.
I have asked you not to call me that. I find it offensive. Martians were a terrible race.
Martin.
Would you like some coffee?
I have told you, Earthling, coffee will kill me as sure as molten radioactive sludge will kill you.
Radioactive fudge?
No,
That sounds delicious.
fudge. I tire of your passive aggressiveness.
Oh, God. Fine. No coffee for you. How about a waffle?
A waffle would be lovely. Thank you.
Huh. That's not the way to eat a waffle.
Circular. Like
Is it, though?
Earth.
Flat Earth jokes.
So,
Joke.
Yeah, it's the
So,
dream
Lord
show.
Buckethead, what's on your plans for the day?
I am going to perambulate.
I'm sorry?
No need to apologize, Earthling.
Perambulate?
Yes, perambulate.
Use it in a sentence.
I already have. Twice.
Hi, Manzo.
Hello, Manzo.
I love this guy.
Get that man a potato.
Yes.
Good morning, guys. Just coming back from my daily perambulation.
I'm sorry?
No need to apologize, Earthling.
Perambulation?
Yes, perambulation.
Use it in a sentence.
Well, I already have. Twice.
Ha 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 ha! That Manzo. Ooh, that's a little behind the scenes stuff there.
Can we censor out that part with Vermin without the boot on his head?
I think that's a little too extreme for some of our audience.
Sure.
American viewers will be offended by that.
Now, Vermin, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, hold on.
So, I was wondering if I could have my paper back after you were done with it.
That's
always getting into trouble.
I tell you, Buckethead. Huh. Now, question, Vermin, is it true that Tony Danza initially auditioned for the part of Richard Manzo?
Yeah, yes, he just didn't make the cut.
I understand.
Afraid,
He's a little washed up. I mean,
he was going to be Tony Danzo.
That's true, Tony Danzo.
No,
It just really wouldn't have.
Once again, that was just a very rough demonstration thing that we were doing, just because we could, just because we had the access, and and I love writing that shit, man. It's just funny.
It looks like it's going to be a really good show. Once again,
it's going to be awesome.
If you're
it's
interested,
gonna be incredible.
If you're interested, go ahead.
You're only going to be able to see it if you it's going to be behind a wall. You've seen too much as it is. That's all. I'm
it's
saying.
behind the fourth wall.
Yeah, this is true. Manzo knows where that is. So if you're interested in seeing a Vermin Supreme situation comedy come into being, there's only one way to make it happen other than extreme blackmail, and that's going to be to donate at the Patreon, which once again you can find at verminsupreme.com. That's the new, not the new as in.
Yes, the Patreon is our new model. That's our new idea. I heard about this Patreon, for quite some time, and I don't know. It sounded cool. You was like, what? People give you money to do stuff? Tell me more. But me being me, I just never been around to it. It's been on the back of my mind, back burner maybe, but. Now it seems like the time is now. After all that time traveling, I feel really inspired to collaborate and work with some creative peoples, and of course that's going to take a little bit of money just to up our production values and stuff,
Right.
And heck, with that. So
Well,
yeah, I think we're gonna.
Since they shut down Backpage, I mean, our options are running thin here. There's still OnlyFans.
Absolutely, OnlyFans is still an option.
I don't know if there's a limitation on the amount of sexual energy that is allowed on OnlyFans, and I feel like we might be a little above the cuff there.
He'd have to tone it down.
So I think we've got one more thing for you tonight. This is a preview of the podcast, of which I am unfortunately on. Let This Podcast Run Your Life.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Welcome, Vermin Supreme, to the show.
That's so awesome.
Well, hello there, citizens. How are you?
That's so awesome.
We're doing
Hi, Vermin.
I understand you're running some sort of podcast here or some such.
Let This Podcast Run Your Life.
Mandatory toothbrushing law. Harnessing the awesome power of zombies. Free pony platform. I'm a tyrant that you should trust.
It's the Team Supreme podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's definitely a thing. I've been there for like 12 whole episodes now, so I can say with some level
almost
of
ready to go into syndication.
Vermin makes frequent appearances as well. I do. It's a lot of fun to do. We're going to have some exclusive content for Patreon donors as well. But you can find the podcast on, as you can find everything else, on verminsupreme.com. That's .com, not .org or .net. We don't mess with those little junky domains. So
do we have them all? Or we just have some?
I believe we're just rocking the .com these days.
Okay.
Somebody else has
who else has the other ones?
You'll have to talk to somebody a little more.
Really? What do you have? Vermin Supreme like .net and org and TV and
.xxx
.mobile.
Whoa, damn!
I know.
I knew I should have got on the ground floor of owning my name better.
Yeah, people be poaching. They poach them.
Yeah.
Well,
I should call my lawyer.
I guess that's going to be it for this evening.
What? Whoa! Go. Hold on.
JC, I'm looking at you now. It was good doing this here show with you and Vermin. It was good to see you again.
It was very nice to see you too, Willie. And Vermin.
Whoa!
Just look at him go.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. That was beautiful.
Cody.
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight.
Once again, friends, I'd like to thank you for checking out the first episode of Watch List, Watch Party, or whatever it is. I'm not sure, but it was really good, and I had an amazing time traveling through time and space, and saw all sorts of amazing adventures, and I want to share them with you all in the weeks to come as soon as we can make them up. And definitely go to verminsupreme.com, sign up for the Patron. Check out iPony. All the links are there. Just go to verminsupreme.com. It's a portal, right?
Yep.
That's where all their stuff is. And so we'll come back again sometime, probably randomly, like we like to do. And we'll keep you posted. We'll see what the reviews are. Some people watched, and we watched, and we had a good time. And we'll do it again, and we'll do different things, and maybe we'll we'll see what happens. Woo!
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.